Hello, this is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. If you can't tell, I'm wearing a cowboy hat. When we wear cowboy hats, we're showing cowboy cereals. This is The Last Frontier, starring Chaney Jr. He plays two roles in this. One is a Zorro-like character called the Black Ghost. So I hope you enjoy this one. This one's a new one on me, folks. So sit back and enjoy. Thanks again for tuning in.
Did the colonel send for me? I tell you, it's a disgrace to the army.
But, General, this is exaggerated. What does Tom Kirby know about this? He's only talking.
I'm talking too. Now I want this country cleaned up. Pronto. And if you can't do it, well, I'll come here and do it myself.
What's the matter, Jeff? You're not yourself.
Oh, you're always mauling me around. You've got to stop it. No wonder I'm nervous.
You never used to talk that way, Jeff. Don't you love your wife anymore?
Listen, Rose, I've told you a dozen times you're my sister on this trip. Do you want to spoil everything? Bear with me a little while, darling. Everything will be all right. Hello, Buck. You'd better get back in the wagon, honey. I want to talk to Buck privately. Is everything all right?
Yes. They'll take them all. Gold on delivery. Howdy, Hank. How are you, Buck? $200 guns and ammunition.
Don't let the black goose get you.
What's that?
Come on.
Equip it. The setting sun sees Indian arms under moving canvas.
Uncle Happy. Daddy Tom told me you sound like a sawmill when you snore.
A sawmill? Well, you listen, young'un, and I'll really give you a sawmill.
You better not go in there, Miss Morris. The Colonel's on a rampage. I guess he'll see me.
What do you want, Morris?
Oh, how do you do, gentlemen? I thought I'd tell you about. But I see you've seen it already. It seems to me that Tom Kirby is doing his best to undermine the confidence of our people in the government. My, it's foolish to think that someone is smuggling guns to the Indians.
Foolish, eh? What do you know about it?
Nothing.
Then don't talk so much.
Why, there he is now.
Hello, Happy.
Hello, Daddy Tom. Where have you been?
Did you miss me, honey?
Look, I wrote another poem today.
That's fine, honey. I'll read it while I'm changing my clothes.
Uncle Happy, Tell me how Daddy Tom saved me from the Indians.
Well, bless your heart, child. I've told you about that 40 million times.
Howdy, Tim. Hello, Tom. What do you think of that, Pop?
That's what we need, boy.
Yeah.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, General. Hello, Colonel. Morris. I see you've been reading my story. What do you think of it?
I didn't like it. What are you trying to do, cause trouble? You don't know what you're talking about anyway.
How do you know I don't know what I'm talking about? It's true, isn't it? The guns are being smuggled to the Indians. The women and children are being killed all over the country. There's no secret about that, is there, Colonel?
Why, what do you expect from the Indians, Brother Kirby? They don't know any better.
They know how to tommyhawk our women and children. They know how to shoot guns and kill soldiers. Am I wrong, General?
You're dead right, boy. Here. Can you figure that out?
It looks to me, General, like someone is trying to say that tonight at sundown, a covered wagon, I take it that moving canvas means covered wagon, is bringing guns to the Indians. I'll bet that's the wagon train that's due here tomorrow morning. Why don't you search it at Snake Creek? They'll camp there tonight, sure.
General, I have no right going around the country poking my nose into other people's business just because I represent the government. We've got to stop this smuggling. That's our most important job now. We can't overlook a single opportunity. We'll search the wagon train. Tom Kirby is right.
Mr. Kirby isn't always right.
What do you mean by that, Betty?
Hello, General Custer. Well, yesterday, Tom bet me that I couldn't ride from the fort in 5 minutes. And I just did it in 4.
Betty, if you break your neck someday...
Or her horse's legs.
You would think of my horse first.
Betty, we're going down the Snake Creek to search that wagon train for guns.
I guess I'll go along with you, Colonel. I haven't anything to do.
Daddy, I'll go too. Snake Creek isn't far from the ranch, and you can come home with me.
Great, we'll make a party of it.
I'm sorry I can't go along. I'm leaving tonight. Colonel, I'm depending on you to stop this gun smuggling. If any man could do it, you're the one.
I'll go.
Get your feathers on. The cavalry's going to search the wagon train.
Tomorrow we'll be in Mooresville.
We sure covered a lot of ground today.
What are all those things in heavy boxes in the back wagon?
Never mind. I've told you several times it's none of your business. The less you know about it, the better I'll like it.
Jim! The Indians are attacking us!
Come on! This way! Indian!
Jeff, you're firing too high.
What's happened here?
The Indians killed a wagon.
Blast it, boy!
That's the funniest Indian attack I ever saw.
Dad, why can't Mr. Maitland and his sister come with us to the ranch tonight, and then I can drive them to town in the morning?
Certainly. Certainly, that's an excellent idea.
Thanks, Colonel. We'd like to. We'll get some clothes. This is grand country, Miss Holliday. It was nice of you and your father to put us up last night.
It was a pleasure. We enjoyed having you. I don't blame you for loving this western country. Jeff and I are going to be very happy here, aren't we?
Yes, indeed.
Father told me to watch for Indians, as he looks for trouble.
Well, I guess it's up to me to take care of both of you. I always did want to fight a lot of Indians.
Indians!
Senorita is not hurt. No? Yes?
No. Well, maybe yes. Who are you? I know. You're the Black Ghost.
I may be so called by some. But, Senorita, you may call me. Ah, your friends arrived. I must go. Senorita, you may call me always your friend.
See you both later.
I could hardly wait until I could talk with you alone. What's come over you, Jeff?
Oh, nothing. I have a lot on my mind. We've got to be careful.
Jeff, you can't throw me aside like an old boot.
Don't talk like a child. I'm not trying to throw you aside.
Then why can't you acknowledge me as your wife? Why must people go on believing me your sister? What is all this mystery about?
I've told you time and time again. The success of all our plans depends upon me appearing to be single and free.
I'll do anything in the world to help you. But don't abuse my love, or I'll...
Ah, Brother Maitland, I'm glad you're here. There's several matters I wish to discuss with you, privately. I've rooms for you both. I'll show you yours, my dear.
Make yourself comfortable, Rose.
What did you learn at Colonel Halliday's?
Colonel Halliday is worried about the continued Indian attacks, but he believes the Indians are stealing the guns somewhere east of here.
Excellent. We must keep him believing. Eh, Brother Maitland? We'll make a fortune out of this frontier. But we must keep it a frontier.
Happy and I have wondered ever since why we rescued you from the Indians.
Daddy, Tom, you're telling fibs. You know you love me.
This may be news. You go home, honey.
Look it, Colonel. Sharp's carbine rifles. We found them on dead Injuns.
The latest model Sharps, perfected just before the close of the war.
I'll join you presently.
What you got there, Colonel?
Kirby, Bill and the boys found these guns on dead Indians.
Well, Colonel, at last you have positive proof that the Indians are securing new guns. Colonel, one way of finding out whom these guns were shipped to is by tracing their factory numbers.
Where are they? What's your idea in stealing those guns? Speak up, man. Not dumb.
Perhaps the poor brother is dumb.
The numbers have been filed off. Oh, Smith! Lock him up.
In his wagon.
Why, certainly not. He's the son of my old adjutant.
Don't whisper about me, Kirby. I'll answer your questions in the open.
All right, Maitland, if you want it straight, what did you have in your wagon?
I don't consider that any of your business.
No? Well, guns have reached the hands of the Indians. That's every man's business.
Don't you insinuate that I'm selling guns to the Indians.
My, he doesn't even know any Indians.
The Indians stole your wagon. The only one on the train they were interested in. Until you explain what was in that wagon, I'm suspicious.
My.
Tom Kirby, how can you suspect Jeff Maitland?
Kirby, I'll vouch for Maitland. Come on, Jeff.
Why,
Happy Saddle Cyclone. I'll be right out.
Why, sure, Tom.
Where are you going?
Do me a favor, Aggie. Watch that man in front of Mr. Morris's office and tell me what he does.
They're coming down the street. They're getting on their horses.
I thought so.
They're riding out of town.
Keep my supper warm, Aggie, if I don't get back in time. Goodbye, honey.
Goodbye, Daddy Tom.
Kirby started trouble in town. We've got to make delivery at once to Pawnee Blood. Come on.
How? Well, Chief, the canoe's on the way with guns and powder. I'm very glad you bring guns. I have gold to pay. Oh! I sent men to hunt buffalo. We have big feet.
That's good, Chief. Tell Pawnee Blood that Kirby sank the canoe. The guns are in the river. All right, Hank.
Whoa! Quick, let me have the wagon. Oh, it's not for myself that I want it. I found some of the guns.
Some of the guns?
Yes, I have them hidden up in the rocks.
Men, go with Mr. Kirby.
Thanks.
Kirby sank the canoe with all the guns.
You're right, big man. Go!
Hey, Bill, go and get a doctor.
Like Kirby's been hurt.
I don't think it's that colonel's got a bit of... You want to keep your claim, don't you? I don't mind.
What happened to Kirby?
He got trampled by the buffalo herd.
What? Anything serious, Doctor?
No, he'll pull through, Colonel.
Betty! Betty! Where's Betty?
What about Betty?
She was with me when the buffalo stampeded.
She weren't nowhere about when we got there.
The Indians were chasing us.
Those red devils must have got her.
What were you doing with Betty?
I caught two men in a canoe. They were running in guns. Betty came along in a wagon, and I had to use it.
We didn't find no guns in that wagon.
That's a pretty good story you got figured out, Kirby.
Take it easy, Tom.
Aggie, I heard your daddy Tom was hurt, and I wondered if there was anything I could do.
Aggie, all right. Leave him alone.
The doctor's in there now. Uncle Happy says I mustn't go in.
Dear, this looks very bad. Brother Kirby talks of stolen guns, but the scouts couldn't find them, and Miss Betty taken prisoner by the Indians. Dear me.
Seems to me Kirby was more interested in those guns than he was in Miss Betty.
Come on, Tex.
Sit down, Kirby.
Take her easy, Tom. Hey, they're a paying bounty on coyotes like you. And I reckon you'd better get a moving before I collect some. And don't come around these diggings no more.
I wonder who got away with our guns. We've got to get them back. Find them at once.
All right, Morris, I'll try.
Bring me my fiddlestick. Way down in Missouri, at our little home.
Hey, where are the cattle?
So glad you're here.
Here, wait.
He is man from the Gonnormers. Wait. I can understand their sign language.
What are they saying?
Soldiers got little ammunition. Indians are to fight the train bringing bullets. Then attack the town and they don't have ammunition to fight back. I have seen plenty.
Get all that stuff out of here. The Indians are coming for it. They're going to attack the town.
All right, Buck.
in.
Take your position.
Get me my girl.
Sound the charge!
If we can get another team, I know where we can get more ammunition.
I'll hitch my wagon, Miss Betty.
Mr. Maitland, I saw the Black Ghost again. We found a cabin filled with guns and ammunition. We must get some men and go after the rest of it.
Betty, you must not expose yourself to further danger.
This is no time to think of myself. We need those guns and ammunition.
Look, Betty, you must.
Don't try to stop me. I'm going.
Oh.
And then that old ranch dog. Remember that old ranch dog?
What's your hurry?
None of your business.
Don't you know what's dangerous around here? What? With Indians and everything?
Let me go by.
Say, I'm not a bad fellow. You ask your brother.
Don't you dare annoy me. Will you let me go by?
Look out for them bar clerk cases! My boys are getting on his feet. Bring that guy
Are you hurt?
No. I thought a good shaking up would clear his head.
He wouldn't let me by, and I want to thank you.
What are you doing in the street alone? Didn't I tell you to stay in the house? Now do as I say. Go on home and stay there.
I'm thinking that's a funny way for a man to treat his sister.
I don't like him neither.
Uncle Happy, aren't you ashamed breaking up all our dishes that way?
Yes, I'm sorry, honey. Hey, listen. I'm kind of figuring that you'd better quit poking your nose into other people's business. I'm going out someplace where it's real quiet and peaceful, like fighting Indians or something, okay?
You've hurt your hand. Let me fix it.
That's all right, honey. Just a scratch. Come on, I'll help you clean up.
There's a party from town coming after the guns.
I know it. The Black Ghost is to blame for this. As soon as you get fixed up, a couple of you get that raft ready. The rest of you start bringing them guns out.
Well, what's gone wrong now, Happy?
Plenty. Miss Betty and some fools in the wagon have gone a gallivanting off to some cabin. They're looking for some guns or stuff.
What? To the cabin?
Yeah. There he goes, heading for more trouble.
Buck, you're too late. They're coming.
Whoa!
Help! Help! Tom! Oh, Tom!
Buck says that when the others come back, you tell them to meet him at the hideout above the falls and help him unload.
All right, Barney.
The girl has seen the guns, so you look after her here until Buck decides what to do with her.
Hey, you. Give us a hand, will you?
All right, boss.
Grab that rope and let's shove off.
What if we hadn't ought to fetch that gal along with us?
Jake will take care of her back at the cabin. Hey, what are you doing back there? We don't want to land here.
Oh, yes, we do. No, I ain't gonna harm you. How could I? A pretty girl like you.
Hey, stay away from me. I told you to stay away from me.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
You've gone and done it now. She knows we ain't real Indians.
Get out, Jake. Lower that gun.
I'll shoot the first man that enters that door.
Lady, we don't mean to hurt you. I want to talk to you.
Betty!
I'm up in the morning, a 4-day light, and afore I sleep, the moon shines bright. Come and high, come and high, I've crippled my horse and I don't know how. I'm roping at the horns of the two-year cow. Come and high, come and high, Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain, and my darned old slicker's in the wagon again. Come and high, come and high, Old Ben Bolt with a blame good boss. He went to see his gal on the floor back horse. Come and high, come and high, Betty!
Tom! Tom! Jeff, I've shot a man. Take me home. Oh, get me away from here before I faint.
Remember the day Mr. Morris's dog bit our dog Rover?
Sure I do. But Danny Tom told me not to do that. 'Cause it always scares you.
Oh, please, Uncle Happy.
All right, I will. But you can't bother me no more. All right?
Dad, I shot Tom Kirby.
Why, Betty, you
Dad,
what?
I didn't know it at the time. I was locked in a shack and...
What happened, Buck?
Some Indians double-crossed us and got away with all the guns and ammunition.
How many Indians?
One.
What?
But he was a big one.
That Indian was Tom Kirby.
All left.
Hey, Joe.
Go ahead. You want to bet on them two car there?
Hey, men, come on.
Well, what do you think of Kirby now? Well, can you imagine him coming up by trying to blame things on others? Why, sure. Didn't you see that article in the paper?
Yes, he's trying to blame it on the government all the time, too.
Yeah?
Let's go get Kirby. Shooting's too good for him. That's right. Let's go.
You ain't going anywhere, Fur.
Why not?
Come on, Happy.
Don't worry, Happy will take care of him.
Be careful.
Bless my heart. Won't your daddy Tom be proud of you?
Why, violence about this.
Why powwow? If Kirby's dealing with the Indians, let's get him.
Who accuses Tom Kirby of dealing with Indians?
I do. You shot him, didn't you?
Yes, I shot him.
There you are.
But I knew he was trying to learn something about those white men who were masquerading as Indians.
Don't pay any attention to her. She's defending Tom Kirby because she loves him.
Yes, I love him. And I won't believe him guilty until I hear it from his own lips.
Sure he's guilty.
Come on, fellas, let's get him.
Try and make Kirby tell what he did with the guns before anything happens to him. And I'll plant several under his bed, just for safety's sake.
Water.
I've got to get you away from here. Quickly. They're coming for you.
train and my darned old slicker's in the wagon again. Come and die, come and die, old Ben Bolt with a blame good boss. He wants his gal on the floor back home. Come and die, come and die,
Yeah.
What are you so worried about, Betty?
People in town think you guilty of selling guns to the Indians, of robbing the wagons, even of killing the settlers.
But you don't think so, do you?
Why, of course I don't.
And the others don't matter.
Oh, yes, they do. They've made you a fugitive. Your life's in danger.
Take my horse, Fred.
Yeah. Here is the word I've been expecting from Washington. And the mineral lands I've wanted will be open to the public claim soon. It'll work out just as I hoped for. For years, I've kept the people out of the gold country. And now, you and I'll be the first ones in there.
Why, Rover! How many times have I told you to keep off this sofa?
You find Tom Kirby?
Someone must have helped him.
Well, hello, Rose. Took rather a long walk, didn't you?
Why, Yes.
Perhaps all the way to the river. Sit down, Rose.
Why, what's the matter?
You recognize this heel? Oh, you do?
Where did you take Kirby?
Where did you take Kirby?
Howdy, Mr. Morris.
Oh, yes, yes. Good day, brother.
Tell me where Tom Kirby is.
I will never tell you.
Get the men together, will you, Morris? We've no time to lose. Mariah.
Hank. Fred.
All ready?
Yes.
When you get to town, see Rose Maitland for me. I'm worried about her because of what she did for me. Thank her.
Yes, I will at once.
How do you do, Miss Betty?
Is Miss Maitland in?
Yes. I mean, no. That is, she's unable to see anyone at present. Yes. Why, Rose, what were you doing in here?
Tom wanted me to... Tom wanted me to see you and thank you for what you did for him.
But he's in danger now. Jeff knows where he is, and he's going after him. Oh, it's terrible.
Is my father inside?
No, ma'am. He's out with some men looking for you, Miss Betty.
Find him and tell him to meet me on the river trail above the falls. It's a matter of life or death.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no one here. Well, he can't be far away. Somebody's a coming. Go back! If you're wondering how I found you, your dear friend Rose told me. If you harmed her, I can take care of her. And the people of Marshville can take care of you for smuggling guns to the Indians. In fact, I think it'll be quite a party. Tie him up and put him on the raft.
What are you doing to Tom?
I'll take care of him. And now you know what you're going to expect from me. Soldiers! Get them both onto the raft. Buck, take some men and haul out those troopers. Come on. All right.
Sergeant, take your men across to the other bank so they can't escape there. The rest of you, follow me.
Head for the other bank.
One good thing, they can't shoot us while the gal's here.
We can't land here. We're on both sides.
We've got to land somewhere soon. It ain't far to the falls.
What falls?
What falls? You'll find out if you don't get off this raft.
Why don't they jump? Don't they know they're nearing the falls? I'm leaving right now.
Come on, Betty, we can't stay here any longer.
Gentlemen, we have here the finest piece of horse-flesh this side of the Mississippi. Look him over. This young and healthy, sure-footed Rocky Mountain Canary was born and bred on sagebrush and cactus on the plains of the wild and woolly West. Brought here by great expense and risk. Now, what am I bidding?
Come on! $2 a head. $2.75. $2.85. $3. $3.75. $3.75.
A $4. So, to the man with the handlebar Mustang.
For the last time, you little brat.
Will you open your mouth?
Not even a teeny bit.
Okay, you asked for it. Ouch!
Okay, pal. Let's bury the hatch.
Try to run away. See? I'll be back in the flesh. Wait to crash.
sure, Sheriff, but have you seen anything of my little boy? He's about so big. Sure did I get that, Mom. I seen him at the corner of 14th and Broadway this morning. Oh, thank you, Sheriff. And you're right. Come on, get up. Spunky. Get up! I was the guy, huh?
Back again, this is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. That was a few of the chapters from The Last Frontier, starring Lon Chaney Jr. I apologize now. After hearing that opening credit music for that serial, it sticks with you for days. So join us next week. By then, I hope you forget about it, and we'll start it up again. So thanks for tuning in. Good night, folks. Stay safe.